suffer from a money malady? Well, most people do. Most people have a money malady that stops them from manifesting more money. And today, I'm going to share with you some metaphysical ideas or suggestions that are going to support you to cure this money malady. Tanya Pluckers here. I'm all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life. And if any of my content is surprising you, delighting you, it's helping you master your mind, then please consider sharing, commenting. Oh, I'd love it if you would subscribe. Okay, let's get going with this teaching today. So I believe everyone has a money malady. Now, a money malady is really a paradigm. And in case you don't know what a paradigm is, it's your conditioning, it's your belief system, it's your programming. And of course, this money malady, most of it is mental junk. Most of it has been passed down to us, from generation to generation, and has been passed down to us genetically and environmentally. And of course, most of it is just other people's opinions about money. And I know for me, when I was growing up, all I would hear my dad say is, oh, I have to work so hard to make this money. Oh, what do you think? Money grows on trees. Go carefully, he'd say. Go very carefully with my money. I've had to work really hard for that. And of course, this went on for years and years. No wonder I have suffered so much in fear of money, being scared to spend it and give it away or even make it, because making it meant hard work. And of course, spending it meant, go very carefully, very carefully. So everybody has been programmed with some ideas about money that aren't even true. And so you, me, we all have a money malady. But how do we cure a money malady? Well, I'm going to let you know that affirmations alone aren't going to do it. No, you're going to have to go deeper than that. You're going to have to go deeper and change your belief system around money. And sure, affirmations will work to attract a certain amount of money, but they don't get to the root cause of the problem. And so I thought I would today share with you some ideas to shift your belief system around money. And this suggestions I'm about to make, I'm going to let you know they didn't come from me. Oh no, I'm going to share them from a $4.95 little pocketbook. This will make you millions if you follow it, because in this book is a treatment to help you cure that money malady. And this book is written by Raymond Charles Barker, and it's called Money is God in Action. So the first idea is to accept the fact that money is God in action. The other ideas he suggests in this book is that you have to be okay with money circulating, because everything in the universe is circulating all the time. It's constantly changing. Think about all the seasons we have. Think about not only the seasons, but look at how we are constantly evolving as souls year in, year out. So we're in a world of constant change. So we have to get used to circulating money and not just banking it up, holding it for a rainy day. In fact, that's the worst thing to do, to hold it for a rainy day, because what you're really doing is sending out a signal to the universe that you don't believe that there's any more supply. There's no more supply for you, so you have to hold on to it tight. So it's important that you start to get used to the idea that money should be in flow all the time, in and out. And sometimes it can be really scary. I mean, right now I'm going through this incredible journey of transformation where I'm shutting up shop here in Vegas and I'm about to move back to Australia after 10 years living here. And I'm going to tell you, I am spending, well, releasing, I'd like to call it. That's a much nicer word. Releasing a lot of money to different providers to support me and the 2 cats to move to Australia. And of course, it can be very activating when I have in the back of my subconscious mind, my belief system, go carefully. What are you doing? Oh, go carefully. So I have to be aware of my dad's opinion that surfaces when I am spending a large sum of money, and then to move into this lovely idea that money is God in action. In this book, it also suggests that you can attract a lot of money without working hard. Did you hear that? You can actually attract a lot of money without working hard. And of course, how do you do that? Well, you convince yourself of your self-worth, which comes down to the self-image work, which I've done a number of sessions, a number of teachings on the power and the potency of shifting your current self-image. Because this current self-image right now, you can only attract what's in harmony with the frequency of this particular self-image. So I highly recommend that you get to work, and if you would like help, I have a course, a self-image course, somewhere in the link below that you can do, and you'll get a couple of coaching calls with that. But anyway, it's all about convincing yourself of your self-worth. You see, once you've convinced yourself of your magnificence, then so will everybody else. But it all begins with you, and even Neville Goddard talks about this in his book, As Within, So Without. It's all about self-concept, about you really living from the end as this highest version of yourself, as often as you can throughout the day. So once you've convinced yourself of your self-worth, then you will attract more money into your life, including if you're a business owner, you're going to attract very different clients that value you more because you have convinced yourself of your worth. Okay? In this book as well, he gives a number of spiritual solutions or spiritual prayers that he highly recommends that you say over and over again. But the thing that I loved the most in this book was his suggestion to start to love money. And I do believe we all have to look at money as if it's a long lost lover, or SP. We literally have to take money on a date every single day. That's right, take it on a date wherever you go and spend it, he says, wisely but joyfully. Like, give it away freely, but with the belief that that money is going to come back to you doubled, tripled, even quadrupled. Because he says, you know, money, or the universe, is a very generous, abundant supplier. But often we have to go first with the right attitude towards money, and then it returns. So I want you to get into the habit now of joyfully spending your money. And the quickest way to do that is to become aware when you are restricted, when you're about to pay for something, right? And you have this inner conversation often going when you're about to spend money. And the bigger the amount, often that activates your paradigm or belief system. So here's a suggestion that I do most of the time is I will often, before I pay for something, be grateful in that moment. I will look at what I'm about to buy. I will thank the store for holding this product in their store. It might be groceries. I then release the money, pay for it joyfully, just pay for it joyfully, and then I have this lovely prayer. Well, thanks for joining me. I've loved having you. When you next visit, would you mind bringing more friends with you? I mean, I play around it and have fun with it because money can be such a loaded subject. I mean, it's got such a sting to it because of the programming. So this particular author, this is my summary. I do believe it's all about spending money in a joyful way. Sure, spend it wisely, but spend it with joy and happiness and gratitude. I mean, for me, I've got into the habit now that as soon as a bill comes in, I pay it instantly. And in fact, the other day, oh my goodness, I had such a juicy bill to pay. I had to pay the removalists, the international removalists that are currently holding my goodies, I think in LA, about to send them to Australia. I had to pay them an $11,000 invoice straight away, had to pay it. And I'm going to tell you, it was very activating. But I paid it instantly because remember, I want prospective clients to pay me instantly and large sums of money. So it's all about us really recalibrating our nervous system, because our nervous system is set at a certain set point based on however much money we believe we should spend. And each and every one of us has a set point. So it's important we become aware of that set point and then give it a nudge and go a bit higher. Then go a bit higher. Because what you're doing is you're recalibrating your nervous system to a new set point. And of course, the more often you do this, you're finally going to feel so free spending large sums of money, which means you are going to be in the receivership of more money. So hopefully what I've said today, I do believe, is going to cure this money malady. But it's only going to cure it when you embody these teachings, when you actually go and practice these teachings, right? So go and get the book, Money is God in Action. I highly recommend you read it for at least 30 days. Do the treatments, the spiritual treatments within them, and really embody some of these teachings, and also take into account what I've said today. And I do know this, that you are finally going to make friends with money. You're going to make money a new SP or lover. And when you can have this beautiful, loving relationship with money, then you are going to manifest more money. So leave your comments below if this has resonated with you, and I'll be back with more handy tips, processes, suggestions to support you now to master your mind so you can, of course, master manifestation. See you soon. Bye.